Boy, is everything coming through crispy smooth? Because Streamlabs keeps telling me that I have drop frames, or keeps giving me alerts, but it doesn't look like the drop frames are actually being updated. JD Lady, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. Right, lady. Let's try to get your camera all situated. So in order, I realize that in order to get the most lore out of this game, I am essentially gonna have to do 100% run, which I've never done before. So, let's go behind the scenes a little bit. My stream setup involves two tables, one of which has my computer and stream deck and everything else to actually like engage with chat and everything. This other one is usually just for my drinks and the lady cam, which I'm holding in my hand right now. I really like the stream deck. It's very intuitive. But see, as you may have noticed, I have a handy dandy little tablet on my desk that definitely has a walkthrough for this game on it. Because it's been a minute and I've never done a 100% run of this. I don't know how much I will actually be looking at it because I don't know. If you notice something, if you notice that I've missed something, please let me know. But we are going to do our best to 100% this because I really want to get that ending cutscene. And I think it's only 100%. It's not related to time, so I don't think we have to speedrun this. I know a lot of Metroids want you to speedrun them. Here we are in our fabulous fusion suit. And yeah, let's just jump into it. So I have made a decision on what we're going to do about the suits. And let me pause really quick because I need to grab the remote. Because I would also like to hear this wonderful, wonderful music in this game because it's very good. I have made a decision. I am going to, because I do enjoy the fusion suit more than I like the power suit. I'm going to stick with the fusion suit until we get the Varia suit, which I think we should be able to get the Varia suit by the end of this stream. They are off-brand Gunnars. These are not actually Gunnars. Once we get the Varia suit and we go back to that disgusting watermelon goo-looking suit, I'm going to swap back to the Varia suit. They don't work. I'm wearing them for the aesthetic. The theme that you're hearing play right now is actually Samus's theme. Or no, it's just the Metroid theme. Later it'll become the theme of Saracens. What was I about to say? I forgot what I was about to say. Yeah, once we get the Varia suit, which we should be able to get by the end of the day, we will we'll swap back to the regular suit. And probably stay in that for the rest of the day, because I really don't like the rest of the fusion suits. Not in their 3D renders, anyway. What is everybody drinking? I am drinking... Okay, don't judge me. It's a sad time. I feel sad. I'm drinking a Coors Light. I don't have standards. I grew up in a trailer park. Seismic disturbance at ruin site. Water for now. Well, essentially same Ginger Benji. So apparently we need to go here because there was a seismic disturbance there. Essentially what we're going after right now is the missile launcher, I believe. Lore. A new Kozo lore entry has been downloaded into our logbook. Kozo strip translated. The history of the Kozo stretches back into ancient times, so far into the fog of the past that we don't know where our ancestors came from. One thing is clear, however. The Chozo who colonized Talon 4 made a conscious choice to eschew a civilization of advanced technology. We Chozo chose to live in harmony with nature, guided by the providence of the universe. We believe we will spend peaceful days here and plan to leave our words from time to time. So these are the Kozo ruins. The Kozo they're essentially Metroid's like precursor race. Like they're the civilization that is pretty much vanished. We don't see the Chozo like at all, even though Samus was adopted by and raised by the Chozo. That's why her power suit is Smirnoff Ice. Smirnoff Ices are nice. I don't care if they are bitch beers, like they're good. Yeah, so even though I'm not actually sure like what's up, like why the Chozo disappeared or whatever. Somebody more versed in Metroid lore can probably give you that spill. What I do know is that I believe they're sort of ramping up to start saying that some of the Chozo aren't that great. And that comes from getting 100%. If you get 100% in Metroid Return of Samus, which was the last Metroid game that got released, it's a remake of Metroid 2. That's a grapple point. The Chozo that created the Metroid on SR388, the ones that created the Metroids in order to take care of the X-Parasites, they set out a distress beacon or something, and a group of Chozo found them and killed them. It was gross. It was grody. But apparently not all the Chozo are great, and it seems like they're being set up to be villains of some sort. I don't think this is the right way. An ion. It's an ion. Like an electrically charged particle. Chozo lore. Many long years have passed since we Chozo first took root in this land. The passage of time has always been a source of fascination to us. It is the belief of many Chozo sages that the truths of the universe hide within the tumbling currents of time's flow. Even as we search for answers there, however, we find illumination in other unexpected places. We know not how the ability has come to us, but recently many Chozo have begun to sense things beyond the realm of ordinary perception. Strange sights and inexplicable sensations flood our minds, filling us with visions. We take this growing ability to be a sign of our burgeoning harmonization with the infinite. Perhaps, finally, the universe's secrets are becoming known to us. Yeah, so, whatever happened to the Chozo, it happened pretty damn recently. Because Samus, like, grew up with the Chozo, and it wasn't until, like, she was older, we saw in Metroid Other M, she had to be, like, 17, 18, by the time, like, she had left to join the Federation. And it had to be sometime around then that, things went to shit. Hey, Tay. Alright. Lady, where you going? Hello, Finn. Lady said goodbye. No, I don't want to save again. Now, for those of you who are just joining, we lost all of our shit last time. Uh, we had our good power ups and quickly lost them all whenever Ridley threw us in an elevator shaft. Is there lore down here? There was no lore down here. I'm on the hunt for lore. Okay, yeah. So this is gonna be our... This is a boss, right? I think this is a boss. Yeah, this is the Hive Totem. The Warwats that we kept fighting, apparently this is like their totem or something, I don't know. It has the missile launchers that we need. It is a Hive mecha. It is a security unit programmed to work with predatory Hive dwellers. The design flaw makes the shielding on the Hive mecha weak around their access ports. These units are second-generation combat drones, able to interface with organic units at a higher level. They train, shelter, and work with Hive-dwelling predators. Unarmed, they rely on their Hive beasts to handle any threats. Oh, they gave the Wasp a mech. truly nature's assholes. Nature's pricks. This is not fun whenever you don't have a camera stick. I'm also very close to my TV, so I can't like swing my arm around. Oh god. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, bother. I'm so stuffed with fluff, and the clap of my ass cheeks alerted the bees. And now I'm thinking about Sephiroth. This is too many bees. Is this entertaining? Is this excellent gameplay? God. Windows notifications blocking the chat. Okay, apparently there's only 2 bees left. Apparently there's only 1 bee left. I didn't do it. Gotta do it again. Why the hell did the Chozo give the wasps a fucking mech? What the damn hell were they thinking? I mean, these are the same, like, races that created the Metroid, so I guess I shouldn't expect too much of them. And Mother Brain. I may die. Okay, we did it. the Metroids didn't save the universe. One Metroid saved Samus, who saved the universe. Well, here's the thing. The X were around long before the Chozo created the Metroids, but they were only on SR388. Apparently, I should have had the Morph Ball before this. Since it's just a map room, now we'll have a map of the area. So I think now we need to go here. I think this is where we get the, no? Yeah. I think we need to go here. I think this is where we get the Morph Ball. This is our main goal for today. This is where we'll get the Bardia suit. Yeah, we also need the charge beam. It's just a save point. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. So, let's take a moment to remember the reason why we're here. We are here on Talon 4 because Samus had received a distress signal from a ship that was near Talon 4. Turns out this ship was a pirate frigate. Space pirates being a pretty nasty group. Yeah, here's the Morph Ball. While we were snooping around the ship, we realized that they were doing experiments with a radioactive mutagen. We'll figure out that that's called Phazon. That was causing muscle growth and aggressiveness in creatures that it was administered to. And it was also poisonous. So, you know, that's fun. It's basically steroids. Radioactive steroids. We ran into a source of our childhood trauma, Ridley, on that ship, and he flew down to this planet. So here we are trying to track him down, but also recover our lost power-ups. Did we do it? I think we did it. Oh, I didn't scan it. Oh well. We're here for the lore. We don't need to get 100% scans. We got balls. Now the name of this game is Metroid, but what we'll be doing through a lot of this game is backtracking to places that we just went to with new power-ups. I don't think we can get across this yet. We'll be doing a lot of that during this. Just going to places and not being able to do anything. They did a really good job adapting the Metroid formula to a 3D space. But you will remember, whenever we got the missile launcher, we ran into a room that needed us to be a tiny bull to get through. So let's go back there. There was also a missile expansion, I believe, that we could have gotten. Can I just... Oh. We need bombs. Those tiny gasps that you hear every time that I make a mistake, those are the voices of Jennifer Hale, also known for voicing Femshep in the Mass Effect series, and various other wonderful, wonderful roles. Lore. The cries of this dying land echo in our ears as we Chozo watch the great poison seep ever further into the living pulse of the planet. The dark energy sinks into the trees and waters, devouring all life. Peaceful beasts die by the thousands. Some creatures survive, but their forms grow as twisted and evil as the force that fell from the sky. Many of these mutated monstrosities remain small enough to do little harm, but others grow enormous and threaten our very existence. One such beast defiles our sacred fountain, disgorging poison from its foul form, replacing pure flowing water with cascades of creeping death. Even in the face of such horror, we Chozo do not turn in fear. We are all that stands in the way of this great poison, and it is our duty to contain it. They said duty. Let me in. Let me in. So apparently there was a great poison that fell from the sky that causes things to mutate. I wonder if that's the same thing the pirates were doing experiments with. It really makes you think. The future is a vague thing, ever-changing and always in doubt. Even if we Chozo could gain the ability to foresee the future, it would be a hollow gift, for we could never hope to control what has yet to occur. The fountain is an example of this. The day may come when its water dries up, and there is nothing we could do to stop such a tragedy. But we do know this. Unlike the uncertain flow of water, the power of our will is strong and enduring. The will of the Chozo will never run dry. They're talking a lot about a sacred fountain. Alright, where haven't we gone? Haven't gone anywhere in there. Can I make it there? Let's see if we can. If not, then I think we do need to go to Magmoor Caverns. I think I killed a bird. No, I can't. I already been here. I'm a dummy. So we do need to go to Magmoor Caverns. We can't get up there. Yeah, let's go. That was the elevator there. We can't backtrack there because I'm a dummy. Yeah. Again, lots of backtracking. As we get more abilities, it'll become a lot less tedious. So I'm not sure if this game is still technically canon. I know the canon was like sort of weird because this game wasn't technically developed by Nintendo. It was made by, was it Ninja? No. God, I forget the team. I think it's Ninja. Ninja Theory. A Ninja Theory. But they made all the Prime games, which are just the Metroids that are in first person. Oh no. I don't like this. Tankstein redeemed a fanfiction called Hagrid and Hedwig by Sorrowed City. Hagrid returned to his cabin exhausted. It had been a long day, working out in the cold, damp grounds, collecting pumpkins in preparation for the following night's Halloween feast. Not the following night's Halloween feast, just following nights. He slumped in his chair, sweat trickling down his face. Suddenly, he heard a flutter at the window. He turned his head. Oh, hello there, Hedwig. What you doing flying around here? A soft, seductive hoot escaped the owl's fluffy chest. Oh. After a few seconds of thought, and a quick glance around the nearby grounds, he gave Hedwig a not-so-discreet wink. Come here, Hedwig. Come, sit on my lap. Hedwig flew through the window and landed on Hagrid's left knee. Whoa, girl. That's quite a group you've got there. Hoot. Hedwig then leaned over and nipped at the button at the top of Hagrid's trousers. I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop there. Tankstein, what inspired you to bring up that particular fanfiction and spend your hard-earned schmoonies on that? Okay, so this is another area. This game is divided into like sub areas. This is the Magmore Caverns. This is the essentially it's the fiery section. Um, it's equivalent to Norfair in the other games or the Pirate Sphere in Other M. In fact, the sound that you're hearing right now, the soundtrack, this is a remix of Norfair Deaths from Super Metroid, Ridley's Lair. Other M's gameplay is okay. Other M's narrative is problematic. Okay. And shit, what do we need to come down here for? Nope, this is still very hot. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die quickly. So that may have been a not so subtle hit that we should not be here. Hello, AQ. Welcome back. No, we don't need double save. Okay, so if we can't get anything down here in Magmore Caverns, where haven't we been yet? Do we need to go back to the surface? To the landing site? I think there were missile doors down there. But I don't think we can, like, actually get to any of them. I have a walkthrough pulled up. What the fuck am I doing? We're supposed to be getting the charge beam next. Cheers. What are you talking about, AQ? You didn't miss anything. Not a damn thing. Follow plaza exit. Plaza access? Main plaza. Okay, so we do need to go here. This game does do something good where if you fumble around too much, it will like alert you to your next location. You sort of saw that earlier with the game telling us, hey, there was seismic activity here. Eventually it will pop up like, hey, dumbass, go here. Which, like, is good. It lets you explore a little bit at your own pace before telling you, hey, this is your next objective. Good game design. Oh, are you not playing as Hades in Hades? I haven't played, like, Transistor or Bastion or any of those games with soundtracks by Darren Korb. I did know that Hades was a thing, but I didn't know anything about the gameplay. Zagreus. Oh, was I reading fucking Hades fanfiction last time? Is that what I did? Underdog AG, thank you. Whoa. Whoa. Life needs things. Thank you so much for gifting very, very many subs. Hope you're doing good. Alright, we do have more lore. That is a lot of gift subs. I'm kind of concerned. Look at all those AWOOs. Everybody, enjoy your emotes, many of which were made by Osqueeve. Whoa! That's a lot of damage. Oh, short pants underscore. Love that. Alright, 2 more. Life needs things. You did not need to drop $50 in my chat today. That was 10. Alright, we did find lore. God damn. Thank you so much, Life Needs Things. The surges of negative energy brought by the meteor far exceed our expectations. We Chozo have yet to find a way to rid ourselves of the great poison. All we can do now is seal it away and wait for the day when a power to purify the poison appears. However, it is already impossible to collect all the pieces of the great poison, as it is already spread, seeping into the planet and hardening. This is a bit of foreshadowing. Those are vines. Those are not tentacles. They're not so not hentai. Oh, is this the charge beam room? I think this is the charge beam room. Yeah. So we're seeing a lot of vines and plant thingies. That should be a little hint as to what we're about to fight. Huh. Water once flowed there. Okay, I think that was 3 out of the 4. Where's the 4th one? This door is going to be unlocked by us going around the room scanning things. There's the 4th one. And look, there's more lore. That's charge beam. Disaster struck suddenly. We had a vague, dark foreboding, and it became truth. A meteor appeared from nowhere, casting a dark shadow of debris over the land with the violence of its impact. Its destructive force spent. The fallen star burned itself out rapidly, and the incident should have faded into memory. But the meteor brought with it corruption. A great poison burst forth into the land, a strange energy that clawed at natural life with a ferocity. That strange, negative energy emitted from the meteor expanded to encompass Talon for, in a night, as a spider weaves a web. One night, a meteor hit, and then all the planet has radioactive steroids. So now that we have the charge beam, you're going to be hearing this sound a lot. Alright. One other thing about the charge beam, if we keep charging it, the collectibles, the enemy drops, those will start coming towards you. And they'll just come to me. Come to Butthead. Do I go there? Nope, can't go there, can't go there! We will get a double jump pretty soon. Never have I related more to Butthead's need for TP for his bunghole than early 2020. Truly before their time. Sir? Where the hell? Where the hell am I going? You did, $1,200. Oh, this is the next boss. Whoops! This is the incinerator drone. It's programmed for high temperature waste disposal, including schematics indicate a high risk of malfunction when internal power core is damaged. The unit has minimal combat programming, but can defend itself if necessary. Its intensity splats compensate for its lack of battle prowess. And it'll start incinerating the wasp nest, and the wasps will come out. Those wasps explode. Sees me as I walk right into the fire. Alright. Now we get more ball bombs. Now we can get most of the items that are in this area. And we should be ready to take on the boss of this area. Alright, Finn. Yes, in order to jump, I actually do need to flick the Wiimote down. Motion controls. Wear Heelys to escape your feelies. Come on, come on. Where the fuck am I? I'm caught. I'm caught in something. We did it. Yay. Lady. You sleepy? I guess that's all we got. Okay, where else can we go? We have bombs now, so we can backtrack and get we can get a few things. Let's see if we can go back to the main plaza. Approaching maximum snooze, truly. do we have to come back here? We need to go get that thing. Yeah, okay. Let's go back to the watery hall and finish that off. It's all about backtracking and finishing off rooms. That's what this game is all about. Gee, isn't that fun? We're gonna have to come back here. Fuck. We don't have everything. Or, vent or ventilation. What? I think it's just like security. Like I think they just locked the door and it's not that missiles are the only thing that can unlock the door, it's just like they have really good doors. And the only thing that can break through them is missiles. There's a lot of other like parts of the game where like you'll come across this is just me like bullshitting a reason why. Um, there's a lot of times like it'll say this door or this is a really large like brimstone deposit or like this is a carbine, I don't know. There are certain materials, certain minerals that only certain items are going to be able to destroy. And I think that's just what the missile doors are made out of. Let's keep going back to the plaza. I think we can go here now, but let's see if we can do some of this backtracky stuff. It could be entirely possible that the Chozo specifically locked these doors in this particular pattern because they were waiting for Samus to grow in strength. Because there are a couple of times in the series, in Metroid Prime, in Metroid Zero Mission, where it is clear that the Chozo intended Samus to return and be going through the games. And like gathering the Chozo power. No, I want to go there. No, I did want to go here. infinite IQ. I would say we need to go here, but we don't have that. We can go in here and like get one extra upgrade. So I guess let's go ahead and get that. Let's try to get everything that we can whenever we can. Send fires and missiles. Oh, is there another plated beetle? Nope, just the regular ones. Wine time, bitches. Yes, wine time. Okay, so now I should be able to... What should I be able to do? I don't think I can go there. Why not? I have to go there anyway. Let's see why we can't go through that door. Did everybody see the Assassin's Creed trailer? I am also very excited. I can come through this. What the fuck? Hot, 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 hot. I am also very excited. I have not played Odyssey yet because I'm scared to. I don't think I'll have the time. I haven't even had the time to finish like Doom Eternal, which is I think that's supposed to be a pretty short game. But now I really want to. This is like the same thing that happened whenever Origins came out. It's like I had Syndicate. I had Syndicate for the longest time, but I never picked it up to play it. And I waited for like the 2 years that Origins was in development. And I was just like, yeah, I'll get to it before the next one. But now the next one's out. We're gonna be out, and I'm hype. I just really like the Viking aesthetic. Um, I sort of talked about this in AQ's Discord, but I really like how the trailer sets up, like, you see an assassin in there. There is an assassin in the trailer, but it's not the main character. He calls him Odin. So it's like, does he not know? Is he gonna know? Like, what's gonna go on? And it's like, is he gonna figure it out? Is he going to, like, become an Odin? I'm excited. But I still need to, play Odyssey, because I'm sure there's lore there that I've missed. Lore I should know. I've got 3 of the 4 symbols. Where's that last symbol? Silly me, I can't climb on this tree. Oh, nope, I only got 2 of them. Now I've got 3. Nope, can't, nope. I'm being a silly goose. Oh. It would be. They did do a couple of spin-off games. The Assassin's Creed Chronicle games. One of them's in China, one of them's in Russia. But obviously they haven't gotten nearly as much attention as the other games. I did like sort of understand where they were going with that for the first couple of games, because like that was supposed to be following this one very specific like family, like this one ancestry, but now they're just like finding bodies and plugging them into the Animus, so it's just like, well, you don't have an excuse anymore. That's true. Egypt is not in Europe. America is also not in Europe, but I think we know what Tank was implying. Do they? This is Flagra. Flagra's gonna have the Varia suit. Groot. This is Flagra. This mutant plant is the source of toxic water in the ruins. Flagra's growth cycle has been radically accelerated. As a result, it requires near constant exposure to solar energy to remain active. This exposure has made Flagra's outer shell thick and durable. Its root system is unprotected and vulnerable, however. Exploit this flaw when possible. They do have modern day parts. They are not nearly as expanded upon um, as they were in the originals, definitely, and not even as much as they were in. Excuse me, sir. Uh, in like Assassin's Creed 4 Rogue. Um, in in 4, they sort of seeded the whole thing that like the Animus was about to be a game console. And in Unity and Syndicate, their whole like storyline was that you were specifically like somebody on an Animus console who was just playing the games. But an assassin like hacked your console, and you were sort of brought into the order. I have not seen the movie. Um, I know in Origins you actually have a modern day protagonist again, and she was uh, a really cool um, Abstergo or yeah Abstergo employee who was doing like research in Egypt and found the tomb of Bayek and his wife, and it was really cool. And she was a neat lesbian protagonist, and she might be the same protagonist in Origin in Odyssey. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, y'all know I don't like good movies, or you know that I like bad movies. The only thing that's made me laugh is fucking Norbit. Hey, you remember that god awful suit that we had in the beginning of the game? Here it is again. It looks it looks like somebody gave their very very small child all of the watermelon flavored stuff that exists, like all the like super sugary candy, started shaking their child, which you should never do, and they just vomited it onto Samus. Hey, so if we ever go back to that room, which we will have to do, it will be haunted. I don't want to explain that any more than I already have. This is the bad decision suit. Hey, y'all remember this room? I don't. So I'm going down to Magmore Caverns now because that is the direction that we need to go. I'm going to save, I'm going to exit the game, and I'm gonna take this damn suit off. Every other fusion suit looks alright because like the gravity fusion suit, which we will get, it's just purple. But like it's neat. Um the last fusion suit just looks like the regular Varia suit. But it doesn't look nearly as good as the final suit that we'll get in this game. No, it's bad. Whenever we get the gravity suit, which isn't going to be for a long ass time, and this might be like 2 streams from now, um, I'll turn back on the fusion suit just to like get a look at it. But I think we're going to stick with the classic suit from now on. So now that we had the Varia suit, um, we can go into the hot environments. This is a Magmore. so sandstone bombs can work on. So I don't know, maybe the Koso are just making things out of particular materials. Not just, hey, use missiles for this. But they do have like ice beam doors, so no, that doesn't make sense. Gee, Connor, you sure are trying to scan these pillars. Whatever could you be doing? One of these pillars is gonna have something in it that we will need later. These bugs are just rude. I'm hoping that they'll latch onto one of these bombs that I'm dropping. Okay, we have a path out now, though. Hey, was that long and tedious? Anything you want to go into a room where you have to do it a couple more times? I think I just want to get out of here. Well, it doesn't look like I'm doing that. Kill that motherfucking bug. Are there any changes? Yes, you don't need bombs to jump, but that's about it. It's also a lot harder because their controls weren't meant to be pointer controls. And the fusion suit you can just unlock with credits. There are other like minor changes that the speedrunning community like hates, but that's it. That's pretty much it. Thank you, Crab. I fell in the toilet. I hate this room. I don't hate it yet, but I will. Bendezium. Bendezium is a powerbomb thing. Oh. Sorry. Sorry to whistle right in the microphone. That's been my reaction to stressful situations recently, to just whistle. Has this situation revealed anything about any of you? Any strange new habits? I am too JD, except for where my job is involved, because I have not been able to be productive. I need the spider ball for this. I can't get around here. Alright, so we spent enough time in Lethal Lava Land. Let's go to back home. Can't fall asleep until 7 in the morning. Dang. Sneaky, sneaky. So this is going back into the hub world. So our alert told us that we need to head to Phadrana Drifts. That is the aesthetic world. That is the ice world. That's true. I don't know. Part of it for me, I think I've talked about this, is that I just like don't have a space where I can just be productive. Because like in this room, it's like super quiet, and I'm clearly I I use this room to like talk with y'all, um, play D&D. Like this is not my being productive room. I've tried to set up a little like thing in the living room, but like, nah, fam. It don't work too good. The other thing is that it's harder to get people to respond. Because I've already been put in a position where like I'm trying to do a lot of things that weren't my forte. Well, like nothing was my forte. I'm still very new at my job. Like I'm trying to do a lot of things that I don't have a lot of experience doing, and I need to ask people for help a lot. It's a bit hard to do. This is back to Kozo Ruins. I don't need to go back to Kozo Ruins. I don't. So my entire team has like had a thing where like every Friday everybody works from home. I can't do it. I have to go into the office. Like that is my place where I can sit down and I can try to and I can be productive. If people need me, I'm there. If I need people, they're not there they're not there more often than they are, but I mean I still have that expectation, so you know, it's usually good. Do I work from home regardless of the quarantine? That was the situation before the pandemic. I don't make it a habit where I know I could if I needed to. It's just not a thing that I've ever been comfortable with. So the past couple of months have been weird for everybody. But of course, I still do have a job, and I am thankful for that. But I have always been somebody who. There was a meme that came across the internet today that I retweeted. Your self-worth should not be a measurement of your productivity. That sounds fake, but okay. I've always been somebody who measured myself on what I accomplish. And I have not been able to accomplish much. At least for my job. What I have been able to accomplish, you can find on patreon.com/cyberwolf1201, where you can find the Exandrian conversions of Iman Dragon Heist, newly formatted and laid out, as well as the Ghost of the Menagerie Coast. Accomplished some excellent streams. Well, thank you. This is the impact crater. So we've been talking about this meteor that landed on this planet and started spreading the great poison. This is where that meteor landed. The impact crater. Log 10.308.0. Field team reports are in on an age structure of alien design built on the surface of Talon 4. Studies show that this structure projects a containment field. This field bars access to a prime source of energy within a deep crater. science team believes that the field is powered by a number of strange Kozo artifacts. We have found some of these relics, and studies on them have begun. As this field can hinder future energy production operations on Talon 4, we must dismantle it as soon as possible. If this means the destruction of the Kojo's artifacts, it will be done. This is essentially our end game. We need to find these Chozo artifacts and head into the impact crater. The containment of the Great Poison. This task has fallen to the Chozo, and we will not flee from our duty, even as we suffer with the land and its creatures. We will pour our will into the 12, the artifacts that, when brought together, form the lock that holds the great evil at bay in the depths of this planet. This lock must stand up to all who might come to assault it. The pressure to preserve the power of this seal, and to protect it from those who would meddle for their own designs, we will spread the artifacts across the land, hiding them from prying eyes. The lock must never open until the day comes when this disaster can finally be put right. Yeah, I completely understand. Like, I know part of it is just like, me, okay, so this is one of the Kozo artifacts. I know part of it is just me being thrown off of my rhythm and not being able to, like, find a new rhythm that works. I know part of it is trauma response, and I know a lot of it's just, like, not knowing. But yeah. One thing that has come from this, I am eating more salads at least. I am eating more tacos. I've learned how to make, well, I didn't learn how to make tacos during this pandemic, but I learned how to make them damn good. This is the Artifact of Truth, the first of 12. Collect it, then scan the totems here for clues on the locations of the remaining artifacts. Together, the artifacts will open a path to the center of the impact crater. Within the ruins of our home, we honor our fallen elders in a great hall. A chamber beneath the statue holds the artifact of the world. In one of Talon's far corners, a grove of life lies. Reveal the pillar beneath the waves to find the artifact of the Kozo. Yeah, these are just some neat little clues. A tall creature stands at Phaedrana's edge. Seek the unseen entrance at its top to find the artifact of spirit. A sun chamber high atop our ruined home became the nest of a great beast and a source of corruption. The Kozo spirits have been drawn to this tainted place. Release their bond to find the totem of the wild. That is actually where we found Flagra. It is now haunted. We can't get back there until we get the spider ball. Heat of Magmor was a test for many warriors. A shrine holds their honor. In their honor, holds the artifact of strength. We have that artifact. Invaders have claimed Phaedrana as their own. A tower sits atop their fortress, collapsed to reveal the chamber where the artifact of the Elder is held. So they knew. Oh, they're psychic. There is a tower within the ruins where light always shines. Move through the waters there to find the artifact of the Life Giver. Okay. Cool. The last time I ordered food was, I ordered a pizza and some poppers and some cheese sticks from Papa John's. And honestly, as soon as I tried to eat the pizza, like, my stomach turned. Like, I can't. It just feels gross. So I went and bought groceries. I've been trying to just like work on it, but God, I just don't want to eat it. But I bought it. So I'm gonna. Okay, how the hecky do I get to Fendrana? We went through Magmore. Oh. We went the wrong way, silly head. Fuck, and now I can't get back up. Yeah, I can. Well, see, the pizza that I ordered was an Alfredo pizza. Because, like, I don't really like marinara sauce. Like, it's alright. But, like, let's face it, I'm ordering pizza for the cheese. But, like, now it's, like, so heavy. This is back to the place. I don't need to go there. Lady, you're being so cute, so sweet. Because she's a sweet girl. This is correct. I like my crust dummy thick. Not like Chicago style, not like deep dish, but just like a thick crust. Oh, we need the half pipe for that one. Yeah. Honestly, the tacos that I've been making, they have 4 ingredients. Just the tortilla, which I use a white corn tortilla. Um, the beef, I add some spicy guacamole. That's home. Well, it's not homemade, but like it's made local. Um, and just cheese, and it is so good. Simple stuff, not bad. And simple stuff, you don't absolutely hate cooking. Because then it's just more trouble than it's worth. If I expend more calories making the food, and thinking about making the food than what I would get just by like eating the food, I'm out. Fuck it. I guess I'll die. I use a McCormick seasoning mix. I'd really like to figure out how to make my own taco mix. Alright, so I need to get to there. I need to go directly across here. I don't care. I don't fucking care. I don't care. What you doing, Nady? Report any signs of magma predator activity to Security Central at once. Local crystal formations possess low phazon residue. They do have high value to the monks of Groundheim, however. Recommend processing of crystal for that market once phazon operations cease. This sounds like some pirate shit. Geothermal power routing to this station is complete. Unstable magma flow is a concern. Remove tower from geothermal grid if fluctuations exceed safety levels. Immersion pistons are leaching power from the magma pools as planned. Geothermal power source is promising. Recommended energy command deactivate central dynamo and switch to geothermal power at once. Can't reach that. That'd be so much harder to do on the GameCube port of this. Alright, so now we'll go to Fredrona Drifts. Fredrona Drifts has my favorite overworld music in the game. You could probably tell why. Or why this is my favorite. What can I do? I feel like I need space jump. Or I could just go in this door. Nope, that's just a save room. Yes. Oh, I can go in there. Nope, that's where I came from. Then where the hecky? Where to heck? Okay, I remember this room being like insanely complicated. Extreme heat. I need the plasma beam. That's the door that I came in. I'm very glad that our own missiles don't hurt us. We'll take our small victories. As the great poison reaches ever further into the planet, we Chozo begin to feel the gnawings of despair. Before it is too late, we now make our last stand. We have begun to build a temple to contain this darkness. At its heart, we will place a cipher, a mystical lock powered by 12 artifacts and filled with as much power as we Chozo can harness. We wonder, though, even when we are done, will it be too late? And will the power of the temple, and the cipher itself, prove strong enough to hold back the poisonous tide that even now swells within the ground, threatening all life? It's a nice way to tell the backstory of this game. So many creatures suffer beneath the blight upon the land, and we Kozo are no exception. But for all of our pain, we can at least believe in the promise of the future. We have come to believe that a time may never come when we can once again open the door and banish the darkness we've contained. Even so, our vigilance will forever remain. We believe that on some far-off day, a savior will come and continue what we have begun. For that savior, we will leave our ancient weapons and armor. The soul who can gather them will be the entrusted one, the only being who can reverse the evil that grows here. I also really love snowy themed areas. So yeah, what I was mentioning before, the Kozo, like some of them are they've mentioned like they can, some of them can like see the future and stuff. They know that Samus is coming. They know that they are not going to be able to deal with what's going on here. But they left everything for Samus. So like maybe that's why they're leaving things that like, oh well, you need the missiles to unlock this. Well, Samus can get the missiles. Sick half pipe, dude. So yeah, that's our new movement option. But where do we need to use that? There are a few places I know in like the overworld where we can use that. I found Ridley. Smoky barbecue ribs. Hell yeah. Okay, I don't think there's another half pipe down here. Yeah, there's no half pipe down here. We need to leave. Yeah. Let me check the walkthrough and make sure I'm not doing something stupid. Yeah, we do need to backtrack at this point. Cool. I'm not being an idiot. Which is a very rare term for me. We need to go here. We've been going a long time without a double jump. Even in Texas, we don't have like entire barbecue sauce aisles. We have half barbecue aisles. So, okay, unless Canadian barbecue is really great. That might have been a an outlier, which should not have been counted. Of course, what do I know? I don't even like barbecue. I know that's like super blasphemous for a Texan to say, but like, I don't really like barbecue. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on, Samus. Oh my god. God, we've been here before. Yes. Baby. Now we have a double jump. We've been pretty much everywhere on the overworld. Now, I guess we go back down? No, let's go to the Kozo ruins. Because there's a half-pipe there. There's a few half-pipes there that I want to do. There's one of them. This one is only for a missile expansion, though. Hey, look, it's that boss that I forgot to scan. Get out of my way. That thing that was a boss died in one shot. Can't do that. Yeah, so I'll need the spider ball for those other ones. I think those were the only half pipes in here. Let me look at my trusty walkthrough. Yeah, we're going back to Vadrano. So apparently the next thing that we're getting is the wave beam. But it's going to be our first beam upgrade. Well, not upgrade, it's just a whole separate beam. And it won't be our first beam upgrade because we had the charge beam. But it'll be cool, and that's what matters. I love the double jump. I love the double jump so much. So good for movement. Like, fuck everything else. I have a double jump. I can't get up there. I can't double jump high enough. So I'm actually a little bit surprised at how much we've been doing in this one play, uh, or one playthrough, or one episode of a playthrough. Uh, and I kind of gotta start thinking about the next game. I don't think I'm gonna finish this during the next stream, but I am gonna finish it pretty soon. If we beat the boss of Vadrana Drifts today, then I think we're about like halfway through the game. Am I going backwards? No. Need to go up. shouldn't be alive. I just really don't want to fight these little drones. Like, they take too much ammo. It's coarse, and it gets everywhere. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Lore? It was not lore. May the 4th is Monday. Nice. Rise of Skywalker will be on Disney Plus, which I hope is the only way that you've watched it. Hey, so this is another one of the Koso artifacts. Right, so we've got 2 of them. Oh. I haven't seen any of the Clone Wars. I know that I should. I will. Is it on Disney Plus? Aw, man. It is on Disney Plus, okay. Where's she going? Okay, that's gonna be the wave beam. But this is clearly a boss room. These guys, but we fought them before. These can't be a boss. Hello, Kyle Wickenden, welcome back. Oh. This is a Shia. This is the adult version. What did it say? She got have poor stamina, they hyperventilate after you make their mouths vulnerable, so. Okay. So if I don't shoot at it, it won't fire the energy and stuff. But it will breathe, and then it'll hyperventilate. And then I need to, what, roll under it? Shit. It's been a minute since I saved. I'll go drink after this boss. Okay, that's not working. Come on, breathe at me. Show me what chewing 5 gum feels like. A bitch about to die. Hit me, I'm the bitch. Oh my god, we survived. We survived with 1 fucking hit point. Oh my god. We'll be right back. Alright, welcome back, you shitheads. Now we have the wave beam. The wave beam shoots waves. It's really slow. But it'll let us go through doors that are purple. But can we do the wave? The wave beam will actually target, or like, it's a seeking thing. It'll seek enemies. But now we can go through purple doors. We've seen a couple of purple doors. there's one in particular. Nope. I thought we could make it. I tried so hard and got so far. Now there's She-Gods here. Or baby She-Gods. I should save. I should save. Let me not be a dumb bitch.
Lady, what you doing?
Yeah, so we can make it to that door now. We also have the double jump, which we did not have last time we came through here. Excuse me. That was not correct. I hate this part of the game. I think we're about to figure out where the pirates were. Right. Alright, so I'm a dumb bitch who didn't pay attention to what just happened. I guess we unlock this. That hurt. That one really hurt. Beanie, I hope you enjoy your tank top. Wanna know what I should have been doing this entire time? Reading these damn data panels. Schematics for Glacier 1 secure zone assess. Personnel bound for research area. Proceed directly to checkpoint. Research lab Hyra. Proceed through the purple doors to the south. Yeah, so let's go into research lab Hydra. Hail Hydra. Highly irradiated specimens. Yep, that's Phazon. So this is the Space Pirate Research Facility. And they're being put on high alert. From now on, we're going to be fighting a lot of space pirates. Yeah. I mean, in the original Metroids, they were like Zebesians, but like we're not on Zebes anymore. We blew Zebes up. Well, not yet in the timeline. So they're space pirates. And I mean, I guess they're technically not Zebesians because they're not from Zebes. The pirates do have a homeworld. We go to it in Metroid Prime 3. We're gonna find lore here. Ma'am? Now let's get the lore. Deceased vital signs, cold dampening appears stable. Operational but empty. Life signs normal, pulse at 140, mass increase of 4%. We have codified the newfound energy source as Phazon, a V-index mutagen of which we have very little reliable data. Indications point to a meteor of unknown origin expelling Phazon into the environment. This material appears to possess the power to mutate organic life forms sufficiently to withstand its poison. These mutations appear promising, with abrupt evolutionary leaps appearing in single-generation reproduction. Plans to establish a full science team on Talon 4 are being finalized. Mining operations have begun near the crater where Phazon appears to be most concentrated. Daily Phazon yields have increased 44%, and our mining situation becomes more streamlined as personnel and equipment flows increase. Several incidents of Phazon-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations in the deeper chambers. Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and in the most extreme cases, hallucinations. A timeline reassessment for the refinery operations is recommended as the material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicated. Xenome SA. Samus Aran? No. Is undergoing relocation to Lab Hydra. Subjects transfer ordered after a pronounced increase in aberrant behavior. Security clearance ADR 13. Increased acidity levels recorded in Phazon amniotic bath. This is likely a side effect of Phazon ingestion by test subjects. Okay. Phazon fluid bath levels at 70%. Checking diagnostics per procedure. Our initial tests exposing Talonvor's indigenous parasites to Phazon appear to be successful. Increases in size, strength, and aggressiveness are common in all test subjects, as well as unforeseen evolutions like additional poison sacs within the abdomen and the appearance of a second ring of mandibles in several subjects. These creatures were chosen because of their resilience, and it appears possible that given enough exposure to Phazon, they may one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them to. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the 4th infusion period, and it appears possible that given enough exposure to Phazon, and most survivors of the 3rd infusion stage are so violent and uncontrollable that they have to be euthanized. Even still, we remain hopeful that further experimentation will result in success. Ooh, these are some bad mammer jammers. Euthanized. Increase volatility. Mandible mutation. Transfer specimen 344. Complete further infusion. Pending security assessment. Our work on all empty stasis tanks must be completed. Okay. Optimal absorption mutation has led to. Okay. This one's still sealed. Cordite. Right, that's super. I think that's super mental. Research Outpost Glacier 1 in the Vadrona Drifts region of Talonforce Mountains is operating at 85% capacity. Sub-zero temperatures have made the Metroids sluggish and easy to control, even those well into Phazon infusion cycles. They got Metroids, and they put Phazon in them. That thing that makes them volatile and mutate. Not good. Cold containment stasis tanks are sufficient for the juveniles, but some of the larger Metroids have been moved to quarantine caves for safety purposes. Security doors remain an issue, as malfunctions due to ice appear every day. Large predators in the waste are also a concern, as they continue to kill personnel and breach secure areas. Unfortunately, it has become clear that our containment teams cannot neutralize all of them without a vast increase in munitions and soldiers. They got fucking Metroids. Space pirates are good scientists. So clearly, we're gonna have to fight Metroids at some point. The entire series revolves heavily around the Metroids. Metroids are of course, the little blobby jellyfish, little aliens that are a parasite. They were created by the Chozo in order to combat X parasites, but we don't find that out until fusion. And yeah, our whole first mission was to go into planet Zevis, which we were raised on after Ridley killed our parents, to wipe out the Metroids, or well, to wipe out the Metroids that the space pirates had. Our next mission in Return of Samus, which I guess takes place after all the Prime games, was to go and eliminate the Metroids on their home planet, SR388. Hologram. Get in the hole. Get in the. Okay, so here's some lore about the system. We'll be able to see the planetary system, and get something good. This planet is Talon 4. It was a biological paradise prior to the impact of an extraterrestrial object, which remains of the exosphere is slowly fading due to exposure to phazon radiation. Current rate of decay, Talon 4 will be a barren Class 13 wasteland in approximately 25 years. This planet is Planet Zebus. This is where the first Metroid and Super Metroid takes place. Its crust is earthic ore, which makes it ideal for subterranean construction, which is why the planet is mostly like mazes. It's Class 19 planet. Zebus is inhospitable to most bioforms. The world was considered unremarkable until it became a base for space fire forces. This planet, Twin Tabula. This one we don't care. This planet is Billium. We don't care about it. Profile quarantine. Oh no. Its atmosphere is a virus. Ormine 2. Unhospitable wasteland. Cool. Should be one more planet. Yeah. Nope. I thought SR388 was still in this system, but apparently not. Uh, Not a whole lot, Finn. There's not a lot of story going on. We're finding out more about the meteor, and we're in a space pirate facility now. Let's go behind us. Could we go back? I kind of want to go back and blow up that tank. Let's do that. Because I should be able to. This game does something interesting with super missiles, because each beam is going to be able to have a super missile upgrade. The wave beams is called the Wave Buster. And none of them are particularly great. Yeah. We got a missile upgrade. This pathway has got to be hard for the scientists to walk up. Who thought that this was a good idea? I need to speak to their manager. Okay. There is an artifact I can get here, but I don't know if I can get it now. I think I need the power bomb. I need to blow up that tower. Or is it that tower? It's that tower. Yeah, I need the plasma beam. Karen Wolf is an abomination and must be stopped. Okay. You're not so different, you and I. Here we are, with the Metroid. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting it yet. The reconstruction of Geoform 187, codenamed Ridley. The reconstruction of Ridley was recently completed. After his defeat on Zebes, Command ordered a number of metagenic improvements for him. Though aggressive, we were able to implement these changes in a cycle. The metamorphosis was painful, but quite successful in the end. Early tests indicated a drastic increase in strength, mobility, and oh, this is just making him Meta Ridley. Cybernetic modules and armor plating have been added as well. We believe our creation, now called Meta Ridley, will become the mainstay of our security force, a job he will certainly relish. Yeah, so after Ridley dies and comes back a lot. In this canon, they brought him back using cybernetic enhancements once Samus killed him on Zebes as part of Metroid 1. Ridley is a commander for the Space Pirates. Confidence is high regarding Phazon applications. We know enough about Phazon now to begin combining it with Space Pirate DNA. Fuck. The code name for this venture will be Project Helix. Preliminary studies indicate that Phazon infusion could produce radical new pirate genomes. Benevolent mutation levels are high in current test subjects. Phazon madness is a concern, but refinement in the infusion process should reduce or neutralize the odds of mental degeneration. In the event of a Metroid attack, repel creatures with missiles set to maximum concussion. I really want that energy tank. Unsuccessful unsuccessful of elite pirate conversion. That's big. That's big boy. Big boy, man. Metroid dissection continues to provide more questions than answers. Our research teams have isolated the energy conduits that run from their invasive twin mandibles to the energy core in the creature's quadripartite nucleus. But the manner in which a Metroid actually extracts the life force from its prey remains an utter mystery. The victim does not lose blood or any other vital fluids, and yet the Metroid extracts energy. Identifying this energy is our central problem. It takes no physical form, and yet without it, the victim dies. We will continue to research this matter, as the isolation of this life-giving essence could be the key to our ascendance. Studies of Metroid biology continue, though with limited progress. It seems likely that we will be much more successful using the Metroids for our means rather than trying to reproduce their powers. If they could be adequately tamed, we would have no need of a proper understanding of their metabolism. A small force of disciplined Metroids could wipe out entire armies, and once we find a way to shield them from cold containment weapons, they will be invincible. Furthermore, if we could then harvest the energy they consumed, we would have a near limitless source of power at our disposal. Contaminated beyond safety. So this will help us get the thermal visor. This is going to be our first and only, well, no, first of two big visor upgrades. Let's make sure we're not missing any lore. We will need to be using this for the rest of our time here. Because now the power's out. Which means we can go back and get that energy tank. So let's do that before we continue. So, Metroids have an interesting thing about their biology. Well, they have many interesting things about their biology, but specifically, they adapt to whatever planet they're on. In the original game, they, the Metroids, they never left their larval stage, which is sort of what you see here. And that is because if they're not exposed to the atmosphere of SR388, they just won't go through their life cycle. That's why Metroids look different from game to game. Specifically why they look so different in the Prime games. Because they adapt differently to all the different environments. Metroids on Talon 4 look a lot different from just regular Metroids. In Super Metroid, one of the Metroids, the Super Metroid, the one that we rescue from SR388 at the end of Metroid 2, it just grows enormous because it was never able to like complete its life cycle. That is nasty. That is rude. Nope, can't turn anything back on here, so I guess I'm rolling around at the speed of darkness. No. Everyone see that? Everyone like that? I won't be doing it again. And I still can't get that fucking energy tank. I want it. I don't care. Okay, I might care a little bit. So what, I just do need to go backwards? We were going the right way. We were going the fucking right way. I'm a dummy. I can see. I can fight. Let's do a cheeky save. Because apparently the power to this room didn't go out.
That's the night when the lights went out on Talon.
Yeah, we got a thermal visor because the power went out. Oh. Super missile first. Now we can go that way. Are we going to where I think we're going? Yes, we are. Okay. I think we're gonna make it through half the game. I should have saved. This is Thardus. He is an animated sentient creature of stone charged with phazon radiation. We are not going to be able to lock on to him. Which means Thardus will give me the Spider Ball, which is going to make us be able to do a lot of backtracking. Sir? I wonder if at this point they're just like, we feel sorry for you. It's just the really big rock. It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. A big, beautiful rock. Oh, the Kozo used to ride this baby for miles. To which I would say, sir? Oh, it's that one. And time. Spider ball, spider ball, does whatever a spider's balls does. Need to go the other way. Do I have ideas for what the next game will be? No. I think after a couple of these playthroughs where I've been playing like older games, I think I don't know, I'm like debating whether or not I want to play something like original or like new for me. Um, but I don't know. I'll need to talk with I'll need to shoot some ideas in the Discord, and also uh yeah, I'll be shooting from a new space, hopefully. SpongeBob's not coming out until June, Ethan. One idea that I've been tossing around that I know people are going to be like, "Oh, well, why?" Well, of course, yes. Why don't you play that? I kind of want to play Final Fantasy VII, but not the remake, like the original, because I've never played it. I've never played any Final Fantasy. Um, and you know, I don't know if that'll be good. Time to boot up Wolf Quest. No. But like, I'm so afraid of doing that because people love Final Fantasy VII. and I don't know a damn thing about it. I know Sephiroth is a bad guy, and that's about it. And I know Red 13 is... I love Red 13. I know nothing about him except for I love him. So, maybe that'll be the next thing. I don't know. And hey, if we like that, then maybe we'll play it again as the remake. But like, what if I miss something? Well, everybody in chat will let me know if I miss something. Okay. Okay. We'll see that. Of course I have had things spoiled for me. Like everybody knows the thing that happens to one of your party members. Like I've seen some of the things, but like I haven't like experienced Final Fantasy VII, so yeah, maybe that'll be good. That'll be long. That'll be so fucking long. I don't think I'd be able to stream anything else for the rest of the year. But anyway, thank you all so much for stopping by. Thank you all so much. We'll keep picking away at this. I kind of think we only have one more Metroid Prime stream. Like, I didn't think we would get this much done. I thought we would get to Flagra, but we got to Flagra within like the first like hour and a half. So yeah, thanks everybody who stopped by. And we'll catch you next time. Say bye in chat. Say bye in chat for a little bit. I'm here. I'll say bye to you. Bye, Ginger Benji. Bye, Kimmy Plays VG. See you later, Kyle with an N. Ben Lucas, thank you so much for stopping by. Deadman619 Inc., I hope you enjoy the final episode of Clone Wars. And yeah, everybody else who stopped by, thank you so much. See you later, Dom Henderson. And yeah, everybody, enjoy your time, and I will see y'all.